Welcome to part of my basement. So my plan here, you can see, is just kind of a, unfinished basement. Don't have a lot going on in here apart from some storage and, just random stuff on the floor. We don't use this area very much. This is just a creepy little like crawl space up there. But my plan is to clean this up, move this stuff around, find a better spot for it in a different place in our basement, and then set up a table, maybe some tables and like shelving organizers along the wall and then like in this cubby. So yeah, the goal is to kind of have a cool like homey place to hang out. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started moving some stuff and maybe clean it up. All right, I have struck gold here. I can't believe so many childhood memories are in one box. So this box has just been sitting in our basement for like years, probably since we moved in like over a decade ago. And check this out. This is a Lego flashlight. This it's a little handle, you spin it and then it turns on. How cool is that? And then also found some pick-a-brick cups, always cool to have. Just random, like my brother and I shared a room, random like bedroom stuff. I think I see something here. Look at this, the Lego Castle watch. I need to get some batteries for this or something. That would be so cool. I'm pretty sure I remember having an R2-D2 watch as well. Maybe I'll find that somewhere around here. I don't know. Other than that, just like, a lightsaber, a random ball of yarn, and a skeleton like a dinosaur. There are a couple, found some bricks in here, so put those back in my sorted pieces. But yeah, just like so much cool stuff in here. And I just wanted to share some of that with you. So as you can see, I did a little off-camera cleaning, and let me walk you through it and tell you what's next. So, got all this stuff out of here, got the space empty, which is perfect. So the next step, I'm gonna vacuum and sweep the floor. We got a motley assortment of rugs here. So, clean some of those and then just spread them out across the area. In this corner, I moved. This is all like house stuff that we should keep. So I moved it, kind of tidied it up into this corner. And I think I'll put a table from here to here, just kind of covering this. So I'll take some measurements of the area and see what size tables I should get. So yeah, some other things. I'd like to just wipe down all the walls because they're pretty cobwebby. Maybe even clean this window. It's pretty dirty, especially up there. It's kind of gross. And then over here, this is just our assortment of bins and stuff. Like this shelf is unused. This little shelf is unused. So I think I might use some of these to kind of store some bins on. I think that'd be a good idea. A nice way to repurpose things. Also, we got the white peach Red Bull. I mean, it's pretty good. Kind of just tastes like peach flavored things. Anyway, yeah, I think that's about it. I'm gonna take some measurements. We can do a little cleaning montage and then we can go to the store. right, so I'm not quite sure what I'll do with the rug situation, but I put them out kind of like this for now. Probably move them around once I get tables in here, so that the carpet's like where you're going to be walking as opposed to underneath the table. But I did also notice this wire's just hanging down, so I'll probably see what I can find to just like, maybe I can staple it up, or I don't know if there's if I got some hardware or something like that, I can just keep this up there and, you know, not just where you're going to be walking. All right, so I just asked my dad, and he said this wire is just some like random wire from, you know, the 70s. It's not live. It's just like a, I don't know, like a phone cable or something. So here's the moment of truth. Hopefully I don't die. Oh, this is so scary. Okay. No shock yet. Ooh. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I mean, that does look like a communication cable to me. I'm no expert, but I didn't get shocked, so happy about that. All right, so this is the classic go to the store and get supplies part of the video. I'm doing a voiceover because there was a forklift beeping in the background the whole time and the audio is terrible. Anyway, what I'm saying is I want to get one 4-foot table and also one 6-foot table. That way I have one table I can put out against the wall and use as like my build station. And then this larger 6-foot table I'll use in the middle as a Lego City table. So yeah, now we're going back to the Lego zone. All right, so I am back from Home Depot. I got a table there and a table here. And you can also see I put the rugs kind of out through the floor. So I've got some just empty bins and organizers and stuff. And also these are so cool. I found them at Goodwill for $6 each. And they're like little shelves. So they stack like real bricks. So I'll stack those up somewhere and maybe display you know, something in them or something like that. I also have these table risers. I'm not sure if I want to make this table taller or not yet, but yeah, anyway. I've also, on this little rack down here, I have some bins that fit here. I'm gonna go clean those out and we can maybe put some things in there. I also have some covered bins with my bricks in them already. So maybe I'll swap those blue bins out. I'm not sure. All right, we're all done. Check this out. I was able to make an entire 48 by 48 with these half base plates, and also a couple 8 by 16s. So I had the perfect amount of base plates to cover this table, which is awesome. So yeah, got a blank canvas. Now I'm just excited to fill in the city and do some building. All right, update. Bought a light for above the build station. Mind the mess, I'm doing some sorting. But as you can see, when I stand here, it's just shadow because the light's behind me. So got this light, I can hang it from the ceiling, you know, right up here, and then have some light just right on the build station. So that'll be really awesome. All right, here's the moment of truth. I set up 3 chairs so I can just walk across. Hopefully this just hooks up and it's not a big deal, but we'll see. Boom. Yeah, that's pretty easy. All right, now we gotta plug it in. 3, 2, 1. Boom! Oh, that's awesome. Look at how much light there is. I can stand in the same spot I was. I guess you can still see a little shadow, but yeah, that's awesome. That looks really cool. Let me give you the grand tour. Lego Zone. All right, let's start over here. Mind the light, but we got some sets up here, and then this shelf is just a bunch of sorted bricks and pieces. I got a bunch of stuff in these bins, you know, like bigger things I have more elements of, and then bags for just like kind of more miscellaneous stuff. This is the build station. You can see, well, actually, let me, bing! That light is awesome. So I got all these pieces and these parts organizers. This is my minifig thing. This is like tiles and printed pieces, stuff like that. And then these Lego brick bookshelf things I found at the thrift store. They're awesome. And then I've also got, let me turn this off a minute. This Alpha 1 rocket base instructions. This was one of my dad's Lego sets, and now I get to have some of his Legos, which is super awesome. Another thing I think is super cool is Lego Club Junior article from 2009. I love power miners. And then just some, you know, more random stuff on these bookshelves. Bro's got the drip, the 2 Lego watches. This is actually a flashlight. You can kind of see. This guy's also a flashlight, I guess. Oh yeah, gotta hold it. Just big flashlight guy, I guess. Yeah, more just kind of random sets, like little Indiana Jones thing. These like planets from the Lego Star Wars like mini fighter things from a while ago. This I didn't show on camera, but my best friend was getting rid of this, and I was like, I'll take that. So I've got some of these little drawer things up here. Just have some random stuff in there right now, but I'll probably organize that better. Got the metal rack that you did see, and just a bunch more random stuff. Got the instructions. I like collecting those. This is just like empty bins and stuff for more organizing, and then just sorted bricks. This is super cool. I got all my Lego Technic stuff in here. So like, I also got a bunch of these like note card holders at a garage sale once. So I just put some bricks in there and labeled them. All right, over to the city table. Got all the base plates laid out. Got the black pearl, super sick. The city police station. A little micro forest. These are just all my little old style trees. These things are awesome. Yeah, eventually I'd like to build a city on this table or some kind of display. Yeah, maybe that'll be on the channel eventually. Down here, I've just got more sorted bricks and these organizers, just a race car set. And then this is unsorted stuff. So all this I need to sort. But yeah, other than that, that's the full tour. Super happy with how this turned out. Just one last little overview of everything. I hope you guys enjoyed that video and that it inspired you to take some lost, forgotten corner of your own room or house, or even your car, and transform it into a space that you want to be in. But until next time, see you guys around.